beautifully golden crab cakes blended together with some fabulous, flavorful ingredients and at a fraction of the cost? Yep, this is imitation crab. Our family loves these crab cakes and yours will too. Let's get started. Welcome in, TaylorKitchen family. Today we are making crab cakes. Oh, crab cakes with ta-da, imitation crab because, you know, we're on a budget, as most people are, and things can be really tight. Imitation crab, far less expensive than regular crab. And also, you can load it up with all the flavors. You don't have to worry about disguising the taste of real crab. This is imitation crab. And so we're going to start, and I'm using a food processor. So if you don't have a food processor, don't worry, you can still do this recipe. You're just gonna do a lot of chopping on your board of the crab and some other things. But a food processor makes super, super quick work of this. So this is a 16-ounce package, and I'm only gonna need half. This is the family pack. So if you have a big family, go ahead and double the recipe and use the whole pack. And all I'm going to do is put half of this into my food processor. Move this right up here. And I love this recipe. We've been making this for quite some time, and it's just very economical. It's very delicious. And I actually try to find the imitation crab. This is made from hake, I do believe, a white fish. But I try to find the kind that doesn't have the red coloring in it. Unfortunately, this does, but I was kind of limited on my choices this time. But look for a good quality. You know, if you're not buying real crab, at least look for a good quality imitation crab. And buy extra because I also have a super easy recipe for imitation crab spaghetti / linguine, whatever pasta you want to use. That's really like a 15-minute recipe. So I'll link that one below. It's equally delicious. You're gonna love both of these. Right, to the crab, I have a couple of roasted red peppers. Actually, this is like one great big one. And they come already in the jar. You can roast your own if you want, but I'm all for time-saving things that get you in and out of the kitchen quickly and get you to eating a delicious dish quickly. And then to add loads of flavor to this, lemon. And we're gonna use the zest here. We're gonna use the juice in a sauce. Just use a grater, zester like this, and zest it right over your food processor. Don't get the white part, that's bitter. But wow, as soon as you start smelling the lemon, you know this is gonna be tasty, tasty, tasty. Easy peasy. Save the lemon. I need to crack in an egg. There you go. Then I need breadcrumbs. Now my recipe calls for panko. I didn't have that on hand, but I had fresh breadcrumbs on hand, so I'm gonna use those. Whatever you have is totally fine. This recipe is super, super adaptable. So that goes in. I was a little bit shy, a little bit more. And then I'm also gonna need about a 1/3 cup of mayo, and I love the avocado or the olive oil mayos for this. I want some pepper. I like a lot of pepper. You put in how much pepper you want. You could also put some chili flake in here if you like to make it a little spicy. And then salt, about a teaspoon of salt. All right, and also in my recipe, I have some dill for the sauce. I was out of dill and I didn't have it, so I'm gonna substitute parsley. Like I said, this recipe, very easily substitutable to use what you have on hand. You don't need to go buy special things, just use what you have on hand. And I'm trying to think, do I want to put some hot sauce in here or not? I think I will. Okay, I have a plethora of hot sauce right now because a friend of ours gave me like a 6-pack of hot sauces. And this is garlic hot sauce. Just a little bit. I don't like overwhelming spice, but I like a little hum of heat. Okay. Now all I need to do is blitz this up. Okay, and you don't want to blitz it to a fine paste. You just want to pulse it a little bit, maybe 4 times or so, because you still want it chunky, but you want everything combined. I want to show you what this mixture looks like. It kind of reminds me of a crab salad that you get on those buffet lines. And you can certainly eat it like that, although it has egg in it. Leave the egg out if you want to do that. But see, it's very chunky. It's very thoroughly combined. It's very wet. So what I recommend is letting this sit for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can sit it in the fridge. But if you don't have that amount of time to let everything combine and come together and let those breadcrumbs kind of suck in all the extra liquid, you can certainly cook these right away. I recommend resting them, but I understand a lot of us don't have that additional time, so you can cook them right away. And we'll do that in just a second. While those crab cakes are cooking away, we're gonna make the really easy sauce that goes over this, and it starts with a couple tablespoons of mayo. I was gonna use this. Obviously, that's not gonna work. Okay, it was so cute though. My previous boss got this for me. Isn't it adorable? We'll use it for another time. Okay, so a couple tablespoons of the mayo goes in here. And I'm using Chosen Mayo. I'm not endorsed by them, but I endorse them. And then we're gonna squeeze in some lemon juice. I want this to be a drizzly sauce, so I'm hoping this lemon is gonna be juicy, and it feels like it is. I'm just squeezing it through my hands to make sure I catch all those seeds. You could also use a lemon squeezer. I'll link that below if you want to use one. I'm just going low effort today. You can tell I have a tiny cut on my finger because, okay. I cut all those seeds. Then just a tiny pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper. And then dill or parsley, about a tablespoon. I'm going to chop it pretty fine. My recipe calls for dill, which is the perfect pairing with crab cakes. I just didn't have it, so just to show you that this is so adaptable, I'm using parsley in this, and it will be perfect. It's just the herby zinginess, the herbaceousness that makes the sauce so good, along with that lemon. It's just really fabulous. Okay. And I'll give it a mix. You can use a little whisk if you want. It's a nice drizzly consistency, which will go perfectly over those crab cakes. Right, there's my mixture. It's rested a bit. Spoon it down into my preheated skillet. This is gonna make bigger ones. Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of pack these down, and we'll just let them saute 2 to 3 minutes on one side, and then we'll flip them over. Golden. I let that one go just a little bit too long, but that's okay. Just give them a quick flip, and then they'll only need a minute on the other side because I did let that side go so long. Okay. Nice. Gotta have a little taste of this. There's that sauce. Lemony. Just a little drizzle. And then I think I want just a smattering of chopped parsley for some green on here. And let's dig in. Because you know, this is going to have tons of flavor. Right? There you go. That is one delicious bite. You're going to love these imitation crab cakes. Delicious and budget friendly. It's good stuff. Check out this simple budget-friendly recipe. It's on tkfoodie.com.